Hello everyone and welcome to this video, how boys grow into men. Just like this corn, when it's first planted, it is vulnerable, it is exposed, it is at the mercy of the elements. So it needs some TLC, it needs some special support in those early days. And this is the result of what happens when it gets that. It grows into mature, beautiful corn which is almost ripe for picking. So it's really important to understand what stage your son is at and what he needs at these particular stages. So what I would suggest is, as your son approaches key stages of his life, it's important that you have a man, ideally someone who's an uncle or related to your son in some way. This will help with the trust. However, if that's not possible, I would really encourage you to find a man who your son feels connected to, who you trust, who is at that stage ahead of him in life. So what I mean by that is, as your son approaches, for example, teenage years, what you want is someone who has just got through that teenage years, who got through the turbulence, got through all of that stuff which gets experienced through being a teenager. So it's really important to have a diverse mix of men at various stages of their life. And I would encourage you to allow your son to be with a variety of men, men from different cultures, men of different ages, men with vastly different ideas and thoughts on the world and experiences from the world. Men with different skills, so men who are good at building things with their hands, men who are good at growing and nurturing things, men who are good at being strong amongst things which are difficult. So it's men who are sensitive. So the more different men that you can show your son, the more he's going to realize that there is so much available to him. He can literally choose himself what he wants to be. I want a little bit of this. I want to be strong, but I want to be sensitive. I want to be courageous, but I also want to be considerate. He'll be able to have like on a menu, a selection, and some things that he's liked, that he's tasted, that he's enjoyed, some things that maybe he wants as a main course to explore further on. So the more variety you can allow your son to experience, the more benefits he will reap later on. And a perfect place to do this is through what I've been talking about before, which is father and son camps, or brotherhood festival, or men's festivals. Come with your son to one of these festivals, especially the ones outside in nature. Then allow him to explore with kids his own age. Allow him to seek out through these days of the festival men that he would like to hang out with, to sit at the table and share lunch or dinner with. There's often in those times that people learn the most. It's incredible what you can learn just around a table, and giving your son absolute freedom to be able to do what he wants to do over the course of these few days, knowing that all of his needs are met. It always has been that we as men hang out with other men. It's been so for generation after generation after generation. And in the healthy communities, they recognize this and they honor it, and they honor that at particular times of a boy's life, particular things are important. I hope this video has inspired you. I hope this video, as the sons, have inspired you. So please reach out, please share with me what you're discovering as you start to transition through life, as you get older and older. What is it that you need as a son? And fathers out there, is this, have you learned something new here? Is there something refreshing here? What have you done to be able to support your son to become the man that he himself wants to be, rather than you showing him the man that potentially you would like him to be? So thank you so much. these videos are really important to me. So please subscribe and please share these to any man out there. It's a really important topic. It's important that we rebuild and strengthen and create a solid foundation for which relationships between men can grow, especially between you as a father and you as a son, and you as a son with your father.